Welcome back, everybody. Oh, don't even have admin cam. Let me just double check. But it is your boy Osiris. Gonna be streaming for the TPL here this evening, or this morning for you Australian folks. But 1 second while I just get the I could have sworn, yeah, I dumped my... Cool. Yeah, so provided my place, my player ID, and I still don't have the information. So we'll our information set up, I should say, for admin cam. So it's going to be a second here. Anywho, just gonna wait. I let the league know. Maybe blame it on Mojo will respond. Oh. Alright, I'll just mass ping everybody, but I will go ahead and just give my intro then while we wait for whatever shenanigans that it takes for me to get admin cam. But my name's Osiris. Probably not going to have too many of you watching tonight, but with the Hell Let Loose Vietnam beta going on, which played it quite a bit last night and pretty much all morning into the early afternoon, and I like the game, but that new map and the TAC map and selecting garrisons sucks. Like, we had a mostly decent map in World War II. No idea why you try to reinvent the wheel. Speaking of a wheel, I'll be driving and open up my TAC map in the Vietnam beta. And now your regular controls, like your right stick, left stick, and triggers and all that, will change your map stuff, like while you're trying to drive and open up your map at the same time. Not sure if that was meant to happen. But it did. I'm gonna open up leadership volume real quick.
I'm trying to figure out something.
Hey,
Here.
dump. I'm gonna cuss. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck runs this
Yeah,
server?
Jaeger. Does anyone have eyes on Jaeger?
RGN.
So
What's up?
I don't have admin cam. I gave him my fucking information.
I can get. I'll hook you up, brother.
Love you, dog. Thank you, baby. I don't know if it was
Crawley's supposed to be doing everything, but I can.
Yeah, and I asked him yesterday for like stuff for because I was working with Axoc trying to like he's got the super fancy scoreboard that counts all your kills and stuff, and probably never got back to me with that either. But anyways, well, thanks, gentlemen. Hopefully I can get it before this match is scheduled to start. But dump and shoot me a message when you.
Cyrus, you should be good, bud.
I should be good. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Good luck, guys. Yeah. Y'all go ahead and cancel me like Shane Gillis. I don't give a shit. And away we go. We're live. We're in it. It's happening. TPL playing tournament. So, to go back to my non-rantiness about Vietnam, because I was originally starting with my my intro, but as with every Saturday, I always forget to take my ADHD meds, so my mind just shot off in a completely different direction, thinking about hell let loose Vietnam. But yeah, my name's Osiris. This is the TPL play-in tournament for the final, from what I understand, is going to be the final TPL tournament slash, contest or whatever, league, whatever you want to call it, but it is the final one for World War II. This is going to be it. So here we have it. It's going to be MSU versus S7 on a neutral Jap server, and we're gonna be playing SMDM with AA Network as mid. I absolutely love AA Network as mid. Probably one of my more favorite midpoints in the game. But I'll give you the quick rundown. But basically, on the east side, Allies have this wheat field to work their way in to AA Network itself, while the Germans have a bunch of hedgerows to work with, and typically you'll get some Belgian gate plays on both sides behind their respective hedgerows to try to get any height advantage to see the sneaky snakes that will be trying to slither their way across this field. But moving on to the point itself, I think Germans have a better advantage in my opinion. They have a wheat field, they got a couple of structures, a couple of hedgerows. The house is kind of up for grabs, but overall the Allies really just have this trench network to hold their advance, like their immediate advance, I should say, into the hard cap. So for the Germans, really want to get the Allies out of this as quickly as possible. So I'm going to be real curious to see what MSU does for that. I know, Alice, it does say S7's on my side, and I'm German currently, but on map flip, should be switching to the other side here. But it is, so yeah, it's going to be, I'm curious to see what MSU is going to do to get after S7 and get him out of this trench network. And the golden ticket of AA Network right here, 5 points. Probably more important than actually holding hard cap itself, in my opinion. But Germans, they have a little bit of a wheat field here. This is all open. So technically, I would say that for 5 points itself, the Allies do have the advantage. They got hockey stick here. But they're coming up from Orchard. I mean, they might get a little closed off here if they don't get into 5 points. But 5 points, as far as accessing it, Allies have, I would say, a little bit more cover getting up to the front hedgerow of it, so to speak. There's just more space right here, right behind this hedgerow, pretty much where the camera is, all in that area. But, see here. That being said, though, I think it's really going to come down to tank openers as to who is going to cap a network first. For the Allies, you're typically going to see a lot of tanks that will play. Mediums can play off of this broken fence here, usually off this tree. You'll also, I've seen them try to use the hill at hockey stick. And I've also seen the opening in the hedgerows over here. Well, this is not necessarily my favorite, but I have seen it. There's the Super Blueberry option of just crashing down the main MSR here, but I doubt we would see that. Whereas on the German side, typically opening P4s are going to be in this wheat field. I have seen them play on this side as well to try to cancel out this hilltop, try to get control. But yeah, P4 would not be surprised if it's here. So let's see, one moment. All right. Oh, please tell me that I did not just report all this for no reason. Let me see here. Oh boy, am I about to get real fucking pissed here. All right. I think we got it. Let me double check audio while we wait. Okay. All right. Just figuring this out because still not the best with OBS. I think it's good.
Just gonna wait. I let the
All right. Let the league and teams know. Let me leave admin count. Let's do a quick player count here. What are we waiting on? So just waiting on one. The good old last motherfucker. Okay. Going down the list here. If this is how they're going to be set up, we got Faded commanding for S7. The Rothies, Ruby, Bump, Buck Wild, Ginger Squatch. Keeping on. Hey. Hey now. Berkeley, you can fuck right off, Burke. I guess that's what I get for hopping out of admin cam. Come on. This is... Hit him with the fucking Jeopardy music. Suck it, Trebek. Crack a cold one. This stream's gonna be sponsored by not only the TPL, BR1 Gaming, and shout out to Axhawk for the scoreboard. Granted, never got the port info for the server, so I'm gonna have to manually be updating, so it's not gonna have the super sweet stuff. But not only sponsored by them, this is gonna also sponsored by Dosa Keys. This is the most interesting commander in the world. God, I feel so fucking gay saying that. Alright, hold on. Get rid of the Jeopardy music here. Yeah, I'll just throw Axoc under the bus real quick. Had a message saying, is this a 15-minute delay? Yeah, sorry, heads up, everybody. New rules after the PC, TPL, APL, console to PC merger of the TPL and APL. And on a 15-minute delay. So that's the settings I was told to have, and that's the settings that we're going to run. So, finally getting the confirmation that both teams are officially ready. So both teams now notifying the server admin. You can tell both sides getting antsy. Schmidt sneaking his way across. Oh my gosh. Barbecue sauce. I wonder if he's Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Kansas City, Texas style. None of that North Carolina gold bullshit, though. But actually, this is MSU. Oh, sunshiny. Oh, hello, good sir. Hello. Long time no see. Yeah. Teabag the camera for me and give me a kiss. Mwah. Alright, flip is happening. Saying some other names. I saw Malarkey and Oopsie Daisy over here. Chicken, that's another name I've seen quite a bit. Slap it. Slap it. Oh man. The suspense is killing me. Fucking killing me, man. And I'll do my best. This is my first time using this scoreboard, so this is normally automatic, like I had stated, if we can have the server information. But we do not have it for this. So why is this? Okay, there we go. Whew. I'm looking at that wrong. I can get rid of that. I don't need that. I don't. We all know what this is, SNDM. You have to manually start the clock as well, so I'm curious. Go ahead and I will give myself 45 seconds. Try to match. I guess I don't need the HUD anymore. Oh yeah, because I need to be able to pay attention to that. Yeah, that doesn't look clean without the match clock in there. And there's the flip. Flip is happening. The match is going to start. If I can get the kick, please, sir. I hadn't spawned yet. Sorry, Rothies. All right. And here we are. All right, let's see if I can get this clock down right. I'm having to do it by hand. And I'll try to be paying attention to chat best I can as well. Let's see here. All right here. I think I got it. I think I got it right on the money. S7 as allies versus MSU coming at you live in 60 seconds. The wall drop. Take a look at the opener right away. We got both supply trucks. All the tanks are out on both sides. So this is a 49s match. So this is going to be jam-packed. I do want to see, there is, I don't think they're setting up for it, but this is a very common tank snipe for anyone coming out of SMDM, right here. Off of that truck. I don't think that's going to be a case, but I'm just going to hang out here for a second. I don't see... Oh, we got Killer Rocket. Hold on. We got a rocket snipe over there. Excuse me. We're going to get a snipe from anywhere. Maybe. And no, I don't think we will. However, we got map edge. Going map edge to map edge right off the bat, both sides. I don't know why I should be surprised by that. Sorry, I'm so used to playing 35s. You know, we usually play a bit tighter. Bicko getting dropped off, gonna get an OP and a garrison set up, but we got Kyle Matty Ice. Gonna get away from that. We have our first tanks running into it. Cap starting to go to the allies in S7. Got a couple explosions over here. I believe that's just a truck. Yes, it is. Cap now going back to MSU. Rockets coming in from Harley, or Sean, I think that was. Splitting with a great MG spot overlooking. You got Mike Mack already in the cattle feeder as well. You can see right side of my screen. Spa with wing in it as well. And S7 got a little pushed out. OPs are still there, though. And we have a deadlock. Deadlock, not even... Oh, no, there. Now it's coming to the allies a little bit. There was a deadlock there just for a second. Taking a look. Oh, we got a... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, he's got the supply truck. Oh, and he bricks the shot. Sinful Bambi. Did get the first one, though, to kill the commander out of the truck and gets the supply truck. And is going to cause some havoc. I am going to pay attention to this. I know they got the fight. Recon planes both going up for both sides at the same time. Both these teams mean business. S7 losing cap to MSU now. Take a look. Where is... Okay, we got... Where's the other medium? Did I miss the medium engagement to the... No, I did not. So we got Allied medium playing north. Right behind point for the Axis. Oopsie daisy, Sails won, but 6 to C and Sinful Bambi, they are spotted. They're looking for garrisons now. I'm gonna get away from this. I was thinking that he was gonna go on an OP dive. He or she, sorry, I don't know who they are, but MSU now at half cap, 5 minutes post wall drop. And you can see S7 did get pushed out of the trench network that they had to hold on to. Rock had no idea how Malarkey didn't get a kill there. 3/4 cap for MSU. Flynn running right in there, dropping, gets the OP only after he got lit on fire though. But OP does get taken out, but you have Thunderbird who is just chilling. He's gonna wait for the reset. More rockets coming in. Toast just got dropped after sending that one. Spa, max match. And with 122 on the clock, cap is gonna go to MSU. So 3-2 for MSU to start. And let's take a quick peek at the map here and see what we got to set up. OP's already being reset. Both mediums are still in play. The Greyhound that was back here, Sinful Bambi and 60C, did get taken out. And you now see War Daddy and Chili making a move with another medium to the east side of the map. Still got Sunshiny, Kratos, and Kleiner chilling on south side of point. Explosion over here. I believe this was a... Yep, it was the Stewart. Stewart does go down. Yeah, took a round from Sunshiny, peeking the opening there. Shrigo Taco Wolf now pushing into Big Dog Psych. Maxo, Big Dog takes down Taco Wolf. Strigo by himself, doing great. Down goes Nugs. Strigo gets Big Dog. Doesn't see Psych though. He's gonna get shot in the back. Psych does drop him. Audi and 2010 Shack still making their way. Lux pushing up, try to give some support to get these S7 guys out of hockey sticks. Got a little bit of cap pressure. It's just a couple of bodies that got in. Should see that reset. Yep, and it does. But we have D's Nuts, Chapo, and Nippa. One second. Oh, hi. The dog come in to say hello. With the Lux providing Overwatch, S7 slowly getting pushed out of hockey sticks. They'll have OPs right nearby. Of course, we got the garrison in Orchards. More cap weight coming in from S7 as the eastern wheat field starts to fall. Do have one Belgian gate up here. Would like to see a couple more from the MSU side. Taking another peek at the map here. Trying to find... Where are these tanks at? S7 now bringing up another medium with the heavy on the way. Where are... Okay, there's one... Okay, there they are. Okay, so we still have both mediums in play for MSU, providing overwatch. First bombing run coming in from S7. Looks like they did get the... If there was a garrison there, they did get it. I think there was. But S7 now making a big push from hockey sticks, trying to get into 5 points. Fubar, Maxo, Big Dog, Barbecue Sauce, and Fallow heavily outnumbered. Psych and Spurs trying to move back up into position as well, but lots of bodies here for S7. Barbecue Sauce just trying to lay down the suppression. But I think he's just smacking... Oh, Audi's gonna take that Barbecue Sauce. Whoa! Artie, you're coming in big. S7 making their way into 5 points. This is huge. MSU needs to get some armor support over here quickly. Because you cannot lose S7, as I stated before the match started. Or S7. You cannot lose 5 points. Another Artie round coming in to cancel that out. Just absolutely smacking item squad's OP. Berkeley, is they gonna do a proxy satch? Any satchel from Mr. Burke? Not yet. Berkeley goes down to Big Dog and Fubar. Where's the next Artie shell? Soggy almost getting smacked by Jaeger. Taco Wolf working his way up the hedgerow. Getting smacked by Kane, so did get a couple of more bodies back over here for MSU. Taking an overview. MSU responding nicely even without the armor support on the left-hand side. Taking a look at the map again. Where is the heavy? Heavy is finally coming out of mid-HQ. 76 rolling up onto the battlefield here. 4S7. Got Elite Voltage, Elite Sexy, and I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call you Aver. I don't know if I'm missing something because I'm just dumb. But trying to get height advantage to start landing some shots, but S7 now eating the Artie shells as well on hockey sticks. It's a little to the left for MSU. Would like to see those shells landing inside the trench network. There we go. It's Falco gonna run right in there and brave the storm. Oh, some friendly fire there. But hockey sticks going back to MSU. Taking another overview. MSU firmly in control of hardcap and now getting way up towards Orchards. S7 still have their line. And they are playing all the way out to the east as well. Not a whole lot to western map edge for both teams. Just a couple of bodies, but we do have a Greyhound out on western map edge. Yeah, Jaeger tossing a nade. Love to see it. For all you infantry guys, if you are within throwing distance, those nades got to go out, and Jaeger's showing exactly why, as that allows S7 to get back into hockey sticks with Cornbread Fred leading the charge. Max Ho did not hear him. Cornbread took a shot from Tai Long. Cornbread looks backwards and drops Max Ho. Shells coming in from S7. Bubar somehow survives. A little bit of cap weight. S7 now had gone up the gut. Got a couple of bodies right there. While the spot may have been nerfed with the OP killing ability, still the HE is pretty massive, and you saw another kill for MSU and their arty guys. Thunderbird being the sneaky snake, trying to crawl his way up there. Lots of soft cap pressure, with Match finally getting back up to the trench network right in front of AA network. Bylaw knows he's there, gonna start chucking some grenades. A little too far with the nade toss, and Match gets Bylaw. Harley now making their way in. Soggy rifle drops Match. Harley trying to figure out if he could peek their head out or not. Soggy goes down. Take a look. Where's the nearest OP? Nothing nothing on point. So if he's gonna get any OPs, he's got to get beyond that hedgerow and into the wheat field. Nade's going into the house. Does he get Mike Mack? Mike Mack does take some damage, but not the kill. Spurs knows Harley's there. Harley does get the clutch kill as he continues to move down the trench network, but Mike Mack says, "Get out of here." Trips now right here. Flynn gets the OP. And S7... Oh, they get a spawn wave off, and Flynn gets the triple kill with the STG. Lots of back and forth to start. S7 just trying to poke and prod their way in as MSU adjusts to pressure. Well, let's go. I want to take a look at the map real quick and see what we have going on here. So we got the MSU Tiger playing 5 points. We got a medium southeast, 2 medium southeast side of A network. '76 is just going to hang out here in the middle of this field. Try to provide some fire support for the S7 guys coming up from Orchards through hockey stick. Remy getting into a great position though. Matty Ice up on the wing. Doesn't notice Remy. Remy, 3rd time's the charm. Great awareness by the 76 to know that losing some infantry support on their left-hand side might have seen Remy. Nope. I was to say, did Remy get by the gunner? And he did not. Round goes right over. One rocket into the 76, but we have a rep station here. You can see the Tiger. Oh, it's just short. Ooh, are they gonna... The game of patience here. You know, if I'm the Tiger, maybe you try the peak, but we have Sean as AT right here. Oh man. Yeah, here it goes. Here comes the roll. Rocket into the turret from Sean on the Tiger. Oh, P-Strike just misses. Does damage. The 76. Unknown if the 76 thinks that they got the heavy or not. Or sorry, if the Tiger is unknown if he thinks that we got the 76 with that P-Strike with the explosion. S7 now all the way up into 5 points, getting control of the northwest side. Big spawn wave coming off here. Looks like there's a garrison. Yep, garrison on the road with the barricade. Love the logistical plays. Whatever you could do to try to better your fighting position. There should be more of it, in my opinion. But S7 now getting lots of soft cap pressure. Nothing up front. Yep, I was gonna say MSU already starting to, you know, they're starting to get their body weight back into hard cap. Tiger trying to get out of here because he knows he's in trouble. Nippa and crew trying to back out of there. Just going to keep putting HE into the side of this building while they attempt to get by safely. Viola trying to come in and help out. Protect this tank at all costs. Down goes the P4. Double rep stations up now. Sean getting another rep up for their 76. Love to see the tank protection plays. Let's try to give some love, though, to the wheat field over here. MSU pushing S7 all the way back to the far hedgerow. Bump trying to crash. He gets taken out by Spetsnaz. Another map overview. As you can see, MSU starting to tighten up here. Map edge to the east now going to S7. Curious to see how far they're going to try to, or how far they're going to get before MSU responds, but a big gap here over on the east-hand side. Good. Is that just a rep station? No, it was a Greyhound. Down goes Greyhound to the P4. Silent plane, was that a... Is there an airhead somewhere? Let me just make sure. Well, maybe that was just a recon. No, it was too low to be a recon. Well, I don't see a airhead in the sky, so Not 100% sure what that was, but maybe it was just a recon and I'm crazy. No, because there's a recon right there. So recon going across the line of S7 from MSU. Toast taking a grenade. Hawk a Wolf and ST Zin. Gets dropped by Maxo. Government slave. Barely misses the spa round. But he is going to have the driver to face with here of that Tiger. Tiger in a slow roll. Got arty shells landing all around him. And his spa gets a triple kill. Massive to the pressure. Where is that coming from? I gotta give some love real quick. To wing. Rounds coming in from wing. Government slave, though. Government slave, though. Satchel does go on, but immediately taken down by Big Dog. Big Dog could potentially save this unless an arty shell comes in. Big Dog saving Chapo, D's Nuts, and Nippo. Arty shell comes in about 3 seconds too late and about 15 meters too far. Could have been absolutely massive. Got Chili and War Daddy and a Lux to provide some additional support. Oh man, that shell would have came just about 20-30 seconds earlier. As we now have some cap weight into Laguerre. We'll call it, both second points are offset, so whoever has mid is at the advantage. Just a couple of bodies here, so I'm going to turn back away from this because right now we have a double tank push. Well, not a push per se, but two tanks overlooking AA network as S7 tries to just work their way in right up the gut. Bump going to let Flynn go right on by. Flynn gets Thunderbird and Breezy Shrub. Do have another Tiger with a P4 just stacking the right side, southeast side of Hardcap, overlooking main MSR and the wheat field. So that's going to be a pretty tall task for any infantry trying to get through that. They do have the wheat field though, so maybe Bump gets all the way up there. Edging, trying to find who is making the OP hot. You can see the OP there in the middle of the screen. More cap weight going on at Rue de la Guerre. They do have an OP on point. I am going to get away just for a moment to see if they flood it. Just a couple came off. Little Uzi Vert's gonna get this. Yep. Fubar's gonna hold. How long? The real question is how long until his OP comes back? I will skip away from this now, but half hour gone since post wall drop, and we just had the single cap. It was a great battle to start with. MSU took about 8 minutes-ish. Bump has been found. Flynn goes down, edging and PTSD. Bump is taken out. S7 though. Now, ooh, we got a round into the 76 here from a cross angle. AT gun. Another great logistics play. Doesn't matter though. Gets taken out. Toast takes a spa round right to the groin. Kasich taken out. 1. Is he gonna get chicken nuts as well? No, Shmudo! With... That's gotta be the accessibility zoom. Either that or just a fantastic shot. Either way, he's in a great position. Fubar getting his OP back up. Falco, oopsie daisy, now coming in on point. Yep, OP in the bush for Fubar. Down goes Uzi Vert. Gonna need a small reset here. Keel though, dropping 2, that's big. Tai Lung, the only one to come in. Uzi Vert, Matty Ice, though, now going to start hunting. And contested. Cap continues. Satchel goes off. That must have been Falco's satchel. Here comes the rest of Fubar Goods and Squad. Down goes Malarkey. Keel just defending this point with his fucking life. Falco gets 2 into the medium to stop it dead in his tracks. Obesity and Big Boom sitting ducks. Falco can't do anything though. Down goes Obesity. That's big. Couple more bodies now coming back to neutralize this for S7. And OP goes down. Fubar, valiant effort. In a game of numbers, getting, 6 extra guys to go backwards. And having to deal with what's going on defense. And while we were gone, MSU gets control of the western road towards Dugout and has got S7 pretty much back to hockey sticks. Do a little map overview here. One squad. Yeah, he's gonna lose that. So western map edge gonna be in control. Oh, they traded. Well, never mind. But you can see they all started map edge to map edge, and they're now squeezing into about 650 to 700 meters on both sides. With MSU being more in the back line. We got Cigarette down here by himself with the squad lead going to investigate Big Marn, taking a look where Cigarette's at. So most of the pressure right now coming from the north side of Wheatfield. Not really getting anywhere currently. Still got the 76 overlooking hockey sticks from S7. Got another 76 over on Rue. Obesity finally getting his tank repaired. Cornbread. Go ahead and take a peek back here. Cornbread looking for scallops. And he finds them. Malarkey getting dropped by... Is that Cornbread? Or Keel, maybe? Keel? Not 100% sure who got that kill, but either way, Peace Strike just misses. And that's an allied Peace Strike too, so that was just a misplacement by Faded. I tried to give you a hard time, just is what it is. Could have been a bad ping. But MSU firmly in control with 51-15 left. And S7, here comes a big push. Kane is on the backside of that push, though. Gets smacked, though, by the 76 that pushed up the hockey sticks. Nippa, Chapo, D's nuts. Now trying to move on up. Artie shells sending body parts flying. Just non-stop ordnance. Sean goes down to Fallow and it's Falco. Harley up on the roof. Drops Kane but gets smacked by Max Ho. Jaeger now the only one up there, but he's outnumbered 6-7 to 1, and down he goes. Tiger moving up into a more aggressive position. Does he have the angle? He does not. But he might, because he is moving into view. Oh, one rocket into the 76. He is literally right there. Nippa, oh, he can't see it because of the corner of the hedgerow right there. Missed opportunity for the Tiger as the 76 continues to push into 5 points. That is crazy. That HE, that's unfortunate for Toast. I thought for sure that round was too far. .76 now having to back out after losing all of his infantry support. Rep station's going down. More spa kills, this time from S7, taking out 2 at 5 points. Bodies falling. Remy, not Jimmy. Remy getting the OP though for Thunderbird, so that's gonna soften this up here. Oh! Giving him the old boomstick right to the chest. Taking a look at the map here. Nothing really at Rue for... Oh, we do have a airhead call, though. I should be able to see that on my map, but let me just go make sure. Central Bambi and 6 making their way in. And airhead coming down. This has to be an MSU airhead. Isn't an airhead bombing her on the front line? Or is he trying to airhead for S7? Is Faded trying to just get any sort of advantage on spawn rates? Bombing run right up the gut for S7 coming right at him though. Does not get any friendlies. So Match is gonna have to move quickly because that just softened all that up. Flynn and Match both leapfrog over the same opening. Spawn wave in off of Remy's OP here. This is big. Remy's gonna see Match. Match does not see Remy and takes a shot to the face. Well, S7 airhead is up as they try to just pile drive their way in right up the middle. Taking a look at the map though, we got still have one heavy southeast, one heavy at 5 points, got a medium moving up, got 2 there. Where is the other heavy though for S7? Coming out of HQ, so I did miss a tank kill. You can see the carcass here. Probably for more Daddy and Chili if that was the play. Good shit by you guys. Sorry that I missed it. Ricochet shots coming in. Oh, but another round comes in. Didn't miss that tank engagement. Gotta give some love to the tank crew that hit the shot, which is Sunshiny, Kleiner, and Kratos Lord. But in comes the pressure. Bombing run going after the garrison. Not garrison, sorry. Bombing run going after the airhead. Does get it, and about 4 or 5 kills with it to neutralize the pressure. Match is in the circle though. Big Dog does not see Match. Match's OP did get burned though, so he is, if he can stay alive, we'll get one. Yep, there it is. Match is gonna get his OP up by law. Is he coming this way though? He's not. So we have a little space to operate here if we can get a flood in off this OP. Spawn wave in. Big Dog, stop, drop, and roll. Somehow survives. And down goes Matches. Oh, Matches OP gets taken out. Splitty is going to get the kill, though. Match is going to have to try to save himself. As Mike Mack is just spraying. I don't think he knows where he is. Matty Ice. Byla. Trying to find him. Is there any garrisons in the area? There is not. Closest one to its south. Oopsie Daisy does not see Matty Ice. Byla sees Matty Ice and drops him. Match, though, it's still alive. Just hanging out. Catching some sun. Byla, though, is going to see him here. Byla's not going to see him. Take a look at the map real quick. MSU pushing all the way up. They got rid of the garrison out here. S7 trying to get control of the west half of the map again. PTSD trying to find Match, and does. OP gun. Match, valiant effort, buddy. Spawn wave comes in, immediately gunned down. MSU starting to get control of the map here. Over halfway gone. Getting some smack talk for not paying attention to the airhead play too much, but the airhead was here. And while it was, you know, did provide some good pressure, hard caps over there, so that's where I'm going to be looking at. I am going to kick over to Orchards, though. This is going to be big, because if S7 can't get control of Orchards, that's just... it's going to be real hard for them with the offset points if MSU could start wrapping down the line here. Do have Skelets or Ska. I'm just going to call you Ska. Do have Ska back on the north. OP is up. Just 2 there. Dump gets dumped on by Spurs. It's Falco now trying to lead his way in Coastal G, though. Can he get close enough to the air? To the outpost. Coastal G drops him, protecting that outpost. Barbecue sauce. The next closest. Didn't get a garrison call that it's straight ahead, so they know it's there. I'm trying to find it. Without... there's a garrison. MSU. Great grenade. I believe that was from Dump. Maybe it was from Shizzles. But Dump getting on to the garrison. Drop Spurs. Big play by Dump. OPs are down. And grenades and ordnance goes off just a fraction of a second too late. Barbecue sauce is the only person in the area for MSU now. Do have some cap weight. Just soft cap pressure. I'm not going to go just yet. Toast and Harley trying to work their way back into hockey sticks. Down goes Fallow. Big Dog and Fubar about to get run up from behind. Drops one. Oh, Toast with the rocket down the trench. Psych gives it right back to Toast, though. But OP looks like it was taken out. They still have one on the backside here. But they got a P4 overwatching hockey sticks. But S7 doing a good job getting back in control of Orchards. Gonna peek the map again. Their front line, though. Massive hole. So while they all try to go over and hold Orchards, they left this. So we got 4 on 2, 4, 6, about 8, 10. 4 on 10. Let's see what happens. Pure edging comes thanks to Berkeley. Remy's gonna get Berkeley though. And Pop. And the OP. Remy making a big play on the front line for MSU. Kane getting another kill. Buck Wild. Now the only one with ST Zin kind of close by, but not close enough, and down goes Buck. MSU now taking it to the front line. With cap pressure coming in. With a sneaky OP on the north side. Only 2 garrisons in the area. Lil Uzi Vert hopefully should get another one up. Yes, he will. But we do have some cap pressure, and thanks to Skylets, Psych, Falco, Shadow Hog, and Tai Lung and Helmet Schmacker. They are on hard cap. Splitty gets shot in the head. Kill. Gets Falco. Third of the way capped. Just a couple of bodies, though. There's the contested, and it's back. Line kind of evening out now a little bit, but not enough here right now at this moment. And the cap weight does start to even out at Rue. But while that's happening, MSU gaining valuable ground by getting almost control of this wheat field. I mean, you got bump in it, but overall, they have the area to the east and the area to the west of this wheat field as they push S7 back towards cattle. Got a tank engagement. We've got a medium for S7 behind Orchards. You got their 76 playing the sight line. See if I can see him from here. Where is he? There he is. Right there. But he's trying to play the sight line on the high side of that hill. Gonna see if he potentially gets an angle on this Tiger as the Tiger pushes out from 5 point. And there it is. Nope, there's a... Did he get this one? That is a shot. Potentially. Nope, he's looking right. Would have only been one shot, so I don't think I would have done anything. Tiger would have pushed on, but there was a small window of opportunity there for some damage from the 76. So 3 mediums and a heavy out for S7. I am getting concerned though. We can see the resources with 33 minutes left not looking so hot for S7. And This is 49, so you're gonna have, you know, much more usage, whether it's guys spawning, tanks getting killed, more opportunities for munitions plays. But Rue in a little bit of hot water here. Capweight does come in as S7 reestablishes the front. Rue is going to even out for the time being, but Capweight continuing on AA for S7. Mostly soft cap. We have an explosion over here. I believe that is going to be the medium. Yes, it is. P4 gets taken out. I'm assuming by Jaeger. .76 now going to come floor it. Try to be the final push. Final piece of the puzzle for the push, I should say. And we do have the Sherman chilling obesity in orchards. Saying the soft reset. More bodies coming back to 5 points. Cornbread Fred is in the front trench network, so let's go ahead and come back here. I'm so sorry to be... I'm trying not to point watch too much, but with... Oh, rocket just misses, but Bylaw's gonna get the OP right here. Yep. Down it goes, gets Keel as well. Chicken Nuts trying to get another garrison up, or yeah, get some more another garrison up here. Takes a rocket from Berkeley though, and down he goes. Oh, suicide push from the Sherman, with Artie leading the way. Gets a rep station. What are we working with over here? He got a spider to his left. Gonna run into Spurs though. Well, that's gonna get called out. We have an explosion over here. What was it? Half truck. Obesity. Oh, hello, trees. Jesus. Yeah, he is going to ignore all the infantry and is just going, as soon as I say that. Misses Mike Mack. One rocket in. And the Rick Sunshiny turning around just in time with his crew. An Obesity, valiant effort, but does not get the goal of taking out that Tiger. Got a Lux now pushing orchards. Let's take a look. Got a heavy there. Yinzer coming out with a medium out of left HQ, and we have what looks like another medium on Rue. Down goes the Lux. Well, where is... We have Sunshiny there. medium there, half track called in. There's the other heavy. So MSU, sensing that they have the fuel resource advantage, has now sent their other Tiger to try to give some pressure to Rue. And the pressure does come on. They are contesting Rue Laguerre right now. Poseidon. Is Poseidon going to get this? Is he going to get this? Oh, no, he's not. Chapo, D's nuts, and Nippa, though, are hurting. They're probably won't back out, I think. Maybe? Yeah, just another shot to the skinny wheat field over there. You know what? I'm actually going to stay right here. Shadow Hog. Shadow Hog. Bandit. Ziggy. And E. Johnson. Too busy worried about this Tiger. Looks like he may have redeployed. Kyle was right there. Oh, buddy. Shadow Hog getting a clutch medium kill as the cap pressure starts for MSU. Half cap. Not a whole lot here, though. Just need a couple of more bodies. Verbal Predation and Thunderbird now looking backwards. Down goes Falco. Just have to... There's the contested Kane went down. And Cap starts to stabilize. Maybe. Oh, another spawn wave is big. Capweight is stabilizing, but they are here. As S7 is forced to bring more manpower to deal with the issue. And they will squeeze that out, but as you can see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 guys for one squad. Oh, get a little bit of frame rate droppage here. Sorry, boys. Take a look at the map. Can they get this garrison? Oh, he just misses it. Psych is now in prime. He's going to engine this. Uno. Obesity. Is he going to get a second one in? Misses both. Just barely. Obesity just going to go after the spa that has been torturing S7 all night. Can anyone come to save this? No. I would absolutely take that trade. Oh, and Psych misses his second rocket. BC, not a whole lot there for him. Takes another rocket from Oopsie. But he is doing damage, and the damage is what counts. We have 21 minutes before S7 has to start capping mid. But MSU, half cap. They haven't gone away fully. I mean, still not a whole lot there. I mean, it's just one OP. They got this tank over here, though, that... This engagement coming up. You can see the other 76 right there. This engagement is going to be massive. MSU now doing another soft reset. Uh-oh. Are they going to get there in time? Just need to get one or two bodies into the circle. And there it goes. S7 does get enough bodies into the circle for the race to save their second point. Down goes the Tiger. Big play, big play. That's going to be big for Yinzer and his crew. So they can get control of this situation and try to push their way back. Take a look at the map again. We still have a garrison out west for S7, but you can see they did just fully commit to the reset here. Have an airhead coming down as well. Looks to be an S7 airhead. Potentially. I'm going to have to see who comes off of it. This might actually be MSU's. But without the heavy tank there anymore, S7 should be able to get this. Buck wild. Misses every shot. Gets killed by Fubar good. Yep, so it's an MSU airhead. Just put a round in the ground, man. Grenade's over. Shizzles does get it. Airhead is gone. Alright, back to the map for a second. Garrison network, though, while they have the one on Orchards, not a single one left for S7 across the fourth grid. And with less than 20 minutes left on the clock, that is not ideal. P4, though, does go down. So, as it sits, MSU starting to get the armor advantage neutralized slightly. But S7 is going to really have to play this smart with the remaining armor that they have. Oh, we got a E4. What are we shooting at here? Half track sitting in HQ. Curious to see what Faded does with that. Both tanks on the map edge. Verbal predation getting gunned down, but now we know the P4 is in the back line. Rouleau looking clean currently. Looks like both tanks are just going to come over here and try to clear this out. 15:45 before cap has to start happening. Getting some garrisons back up across the line for S7. Helmet Schmacker is somehow just eating lead. Does get dropped though. Fubar goods hanging out. Justin is 1 OP over here. They do have Sunshiny though. You can see him. He's looking down the main road. I'm not sure if he's been told about the 2 tanks out here. Where is... Oh no. What? What killed him? What? I'm at a loss for words. I didn't see any red dots. Not sure when that satchel got placed, but S7 taking a big blow. In the waning moments of this match, that is absolutely critical. Because we have 1 heavy, 1 medium. They're getting into another tank there. And all S7 has left with minimal fuel is a medium on the board. And that medium just got dropped. Because I'm too busy being speechless. Oh, S7. Not looking good. Sorry for... God, I missed 2 massive tank plays at the end here. Trying to figure out what's going on, so that is 1000% on me. Got Bandit and Ziggy, and we have a Stewart to the west. Already taken out a rep station. Trying to figure out. I'm just gonna go ahead. Let's go check out the west side again, because this is going to be S7's best push at the moment. Jaeger getting 1. Barbecue sauce knows he's there though. Toast saving Jaeger from potential shot in the back, as Jaeger makes his way up through hockey stick. So first cap might be the only cap needed here with 12 minutes left and some change. And not enough resources. Jaeger does get dropped by Max O. Can't see that. Mike back though, just letting the lead fly. Does get Matty Ice. Another MG play from Big Dog. satchel goes off, proxy satch from S7. Whoopsie daisy, also on the gun, takes a shot. I'm assuming that was from Poseidon for Spetsnaz or Kane could get him. We got Doug's on drugs, so we got MG cover all across the map for MSU. You gotta do it when you're the Germans. Now have an arty strike. God, I missed another tank. Dude, this is so unfortunate on my end. I'm usually much better about getting tank engagements, but I've missed another one. Capway now coming in on routes, just Ty by himself. P4 slowly backing out of there. Just gonna try to corral S7 into Rue. Not so certain that I like the munitions cost of this or S7, being that they really gotta have everything for the final push, and with the way the map looks, it's just, I'm not seeing it. I mean, the closest infantry is on the red-blue line with nothing back here. And you have MSU getting control, Bylot dropping shack, getting control of orchards as well. Sorry, I'm just kind of flying around here because there's just, we're spread out. MSU is getting control of very important map features. And there's 8:33 left before S7 has to cap. So I'm going to go ahead and just watch front door of Laguerre as MSU is going to attempt to put the nail in the coffin here. Elite section, elite voltage is... Yep, there's one round in. Is that both heavies? It is both heavies and a P4. Just gonna box these guys in. And not that there's a threat from S7 right now, but the cap weight that a tank provides to mid, or to a hard cap, would like to have possibly seen one of those tanks hang back. But that's just me being cautious as Posse drops the on-point medium. The heartbeat is fading for S7. As MSU tries to rip it right out of their chests. .635 left. We do have an airhead. With Max Ho already on the run. And Big Marn in front of him. chicken that's also on the way. And grenade on. Nick Martin. Doing the Lord's work. Gotta give some love to the defensive guys that hang out when things get quiet. S7 gonna get some infantry push. Not a big one, but it is a push. And they're sending it right now. Okay. Yinzer, E. Johnson, PF, Cam R21. There is the heavy. He's got to get away from him. And he does. The dance of the tanks. Can he get away? Can he get out of this, though? Oh! Oh, man. If Yinzer farted, it just got shot by a by a tiger. So close. Oh, but he's not going to get away from that. He slams his one in. Oh. Down Yinzer's crew goes. Artillery strike from MSU just to shore that up. Nothing left in the tank, munitions or manpower wise. And with 550 left, MSU has got this locked up. I don't want to say good game yet, but should be time to park the bus, as they call it. As you see, yep, they're all starting to come on back. Armor getting in position defensively.
Trying to see if I can see any of the other results.
Do apologize. Looks like we'll have to check back in to the TPL for announcements after this weekend's matchups are concluded. MSU just doing a defensive airhead into the wheat field for good measure. Buck Wild gonna try to get a tank kill. But he does not have a satchel, I don't believe. But I don't want to say player of the game, But from what I've seen, player of the game, Wing, with the spa, just raining hate all match long. And 50 seconds left. For the official GGs, we have some cap weight onto Laguerre. Bombing run. I believe that was from MSU. And 10 seconds left. Toast has been the victim from Wing all night long. And that'll do it. That'll do it. I want to see real quick Wing. Let's see. Where is Wing? Wing, Wing, Wing. Where are you? Where's Wing? Here we go. Wing with 1,000 combat score coming in with the hate. Kleiner 1700. Sunshiny doing numbers with this tank crew. Cigarette, big game from him as always for S7. Rothy's dropping 1232 as Artie as well. That'll do it, folks. TPL playing MSU. Why? Oh, now my timer's off all of a sudden. I wonder when that happened. I'll have to go back and watch the stream, but I know I started it right on time, and now we're off by about a second and a half. But MSU moving on in the TPL play-in tournament that they're doing. I want to thank Axhawk for the scoreboard overlay and the TPL for bringing me in to stream this game. Big shout out to S7. But your victor, 3-2 on SMDMA network as Germans is MSU. So we will wait for the announcement for who's moving on and who's playing next. And if I can get a game, you know I'll be back. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today in the stream. Appreciate the views. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the banter, as always. Community means a lot to me. And if this really is it for World War II TPL, as much as I wish I was playing, I'm glad to at least still be a part of it. So this is Osiris signing off for the night. I will try to see what next weekend will look like, but thank you, everybody, and you guys have yourself a good rest.